we're going to see a little bit different reaction on here. Let me just go to these YouTubes. Oh, no, not that. Do what now? I don't even know what's happening. Sure, something's going to go down. Really? Oh. Why does this video keep trying to play? Stop it, you. Enough, you. Wait, the live streaming? Am I streaming live right now? Oh, I am so streaming live right now. Wait. Okay, I'm going to hear. Can you even hear me now? All right. That makes sense. All that makes sense to me now. Just like offline. Let me see. Why would I? So, okay. So, theoretically, we're still good. Good. All right, so we got that figured out. Well. Let me embed this bad boy and get going. Info and settings. View on watch page. Share. Well, good morning. Good morning. I have to ask what y'all be doing. What's doing? What's going on? What's going on this morning? Um, I am here in the office, and it's a slow Monday before the holidays. Ain't a dang thing happening. But what's the dealio? What is the deal on Monday? So, a few things that are kind of exciting. Uh, been busy working on a tool that will be pretty special for. Let me actually record this for. Um, it's going to be pretty special for everyone involved because basically um, we've created a tool that will allow people to set up a show or essentially make a Q&A segment of a show really easy. And it makes it super easy for streamers, particularly because if you're doing a live stream and you want to do a Q&A, why would you not want to do that in a live environment? Why would you not want to do that live with people who can then interact with you and your host? So what we've done is we've created a tool. It's currently under name determination, but we've basically made a tool which is available now, at least for demonstration purposes and for those lucky few who are willing to experiment. We'll cut a deal on the operation of the tool, but the tool is available now, and what it does is you can create a show and then invite your viewers to come and log into that show. And when they log into the show, they'll be logging in through their Google account or their Facebook account or their Twitter account. And then they are allowed to ask one question, and they're allowed to vote on the other questions that have been asked by the other viewers. So the other viewers also will log in to their account, and they will add their question. And what they'll see is a Reddit or Dig style list of questions that are the headline only, and they can upvote or downvote them depending on what they feel about that question, how important that question is to them, which means that you'll have a truly crowdsourced interview Q&A that has the highest priority questions filtered to the top by the people who are watching the show. So, and there's always going to be refinements, and people say, well, what if people vote, incorrectly voting? Well, we do try to maintain best practices as far as internet data collection goes to make sure that both we have privacy settings, and we have a privacy policy set up. We will only give the email addresses away to the people whose show it is. The privacy policy says basically that they allow use of the email address plus our partners and so on. So we are going to be doing it in the best practices way, and also we're going to be making sure that if there are any exploits that allow people to overvote something or whatever, we'll be fixing those as well. So it's going to be a really cool tool for people to be able to create content on their show. So it's an easy 20 minutes of content that people can create right away because you're asking your audience to basically do the same thing. And we're also working on another piece that goes along with it, which is basically a polling profile. So I could ask you a question right now and send you the link or put up like a QR code for the link or something on screen, and then you could then quickly go over there and then answer the question and put it on screen. And we'll have a demo of that in a live environment fairly soon. But those are kind of the things that we're working on for the next year. So early next year, all the clients of the TheAVSociety will be able to use that tech. It'll go alongside of our Twitter tool that we have and others. And what we'd like to see more of our clients and people who are working with us to see is we're probably going to be doing less of the overall show management anymore. We're going to be moving more towards live content, so that and live interactive content, so that if you have a show that you want to put on live, we can help you with the infrastructure and the execution. But the really big thing is going to be how you interact with your client, with your end users, how do you want to gather data from them? How do you want them to influence the show that's online currently? And it's that interactive thing that we're going to be doing, really most focusing on in the next year. So if you have any questions on that, please let me know. And yeah, I am just kind of dropping in, and I'm looking at chat. I don't see anybody. Just don't see anybody. But it is a curious thing, me sitting here, looking into the camera, talking to you. About what? About what? What do you want to talk about? I do have some notes. There's some new streaming stuff going on. The first one being that everyone should be very concerned about Donald Trump's policies going forward for the internet, because essentially they're like, he would wipe out if AT&T went to him and said, "Hey man, we don't want this net neutrality. It's bad for business." He wouldn't even question it. He would just be like, "Fine, no net neutrality, right? Why shouldn't you be able to charge people for access down your road? Whatever." It's not going to be good. It's not going to be. This is going to be a horrible 4 years for just about everything, because so much retroactively bad legislation is going to be snuck through, and just eliminate all protections that we have against people essentially milking us for what we're every last drop that we're worth, all out the window. So be careful about that. That's going to cause a lot of issues with streaming in the near future. They can just look at a packet and be like, "Oh, you're trying to broadcast? Guess what? That's an extra $300 charge per day or something," right? And they could just do that because, hey, why not? And that's something that does concern me a lot. It scares the shizzy out of me. But we'll see. I'll have to stand by and wait. With any luck, we'll see some positive things. Yeah. So that's the stream for today. Good morning and good day.